Here we go again. I've lost track of what day it is. I think it's beginner lesson. We did A minor and E major. We're doing C major. C major. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. Did I do C major yesterday? No, I didn't. I did A minor and E major. That's right. Sorry, singing along. It's not the best singing. I should cut out the boring parts of this video, but be bored with me. But that sounds pretty. It's good. Moving between those chords all quickly. Woohoo!
Hey,
where's my lighter?
Hey guys, Marty Schwartz here.
You know,
and
the concert
we've
thing.
been learning our nice starter chords so we can play all of our favorite
candle lighter
songs. And we've been, learning some chords up to this point. I've said before, if you just give yourself 5 minutes a day for 2 months, you should be having a lot of fun, if you really give yourself that patience in the beginning.
I have been giving myself 5 minutes a day. More like 20 or 30.
I remember when I was there myself. So in this video, we've already learned a bunch of the chords that we need. We can already, with the chords we have so far, play tons of awesome, really familiar, popular, awesome songs.
I haven't quite done that yet.
We're just going to keep.
But I do remember the chords I learned.
In this video, we're going to add
remember
the
them.
C major chord, the C chord.
C major. Okay.
It's a little more stretched.
I'm ready.
for your
Ready,
fingers,
Marty.
But we've already kind of
C
been
major.
building up to it. And the next 2 chords that we're going to learn, C and F, really kind of come from the same kind of forms of your fingers that,
Oh,
that
we're
you're
gonna
going to
learn
need.
F next.
So hopefully you've been building
I'm just
up
gonna
and
do C
having
major
fun
today.
up to this point. So we'll zoom in. I'm going to show you that C chord. We'll combine it with the other chords that we know and just kind of start to hear some familiar things.
Whenever he
going
says
on.
they're going to zoom in, I always have to pay super close attention, otherwise I won't
There's this
keep
great
up.
DJ skit from Jimmy Fallon that I love that I'm imitating there. It's so funny. Okay, so we've got another chord that we're going to learn here.
Okay.
And, this one, the ring finger. This chord is the C major chord. It's another, super popular chord. I taught you these other chords up to this one because I think it's the right progression of difficulty or challenge. So we're going to take our ring finger, like I said. We're going to play it on the 3rd fret of the A string. So Eddie 8, ring finger, 3rd fret, the very tip of it.
Okay.
So remember, this is a C chord. And so when you think C now, or a C chord, we want to think ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string.
3rd fret.
And by the way, that's a C note. A string, B, C, note Y. So that's the root of the C chord. Just a little music turn there. So 3rd fret there, and then the middle finger is going to go to the 2nd fret of the D string.
Ooh.
Then the G string here, Eddie 8 Dynamite Good, that's open. And then our pointer finger is on the 1st fret of the B string. And that's a C note as well. And then the open high E string should be there open.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, my hand can stretch this way.
3rd fret A string, 2nd fret D string, open G, 1st on the B,
It's like a little
open high
stair
E.
step.
It looks like a little staircase, kind of, the fingers.
I haven't watched this yet. Yeah.
And there you have it. Listen to that. That's a familiar sound, hopefully, too.
That's cute. Oh, he's playing an actual song. Yeah.
second of the D, index on the first of the B, strum away. So let's keep the shape, glue it down. It's in the shape, right?
Okay, so this is the shape.
Come with me.
I feel like I'm like Spider-Man, like web. See if I can remember this.
Got it? Take it off
Hold
again.
Hold on, Marty.
Yeah. Back down. One more time. Three's the charm.
Okay.
Now, shake it out and just try it as a regular chord. And remember, this is the C chord, and we want the ring finger on the third of the A string. Third of the A string. The other thing about that being the locator is that because it's my ring finger going up here, it actually forces my hand into the right position for the other fingers. Now, I've seen people practice the C chord by doing this one first, and your hand can be anywhere. So you're going to have to go, ICP students, beginners, go boom, and then their hand has to move to hit that, and then their hand has to move to get this one over.
Right. It's
and
easier
you do it with the ring finger,
to start with the ring finger.
Just the very nature, ergonomics of my hand, physiology of my hand. Do you have to do that one first? The hand's in the position.
Like, I feel... these chords make me feel like my hand is too small.
G, D, and C, and that's like knocking on heaven's door.
Let's see if I can remember it. That's not it. That's not it. I'm going to have to rewind it.
And the verses of that actually, sometimes it's C and sometimes it's A minor. Now look at A minor again. We did that a while ago.
Yeah, I'm doing something wrong here.
But the thing that's cool, the more chords you learn, you'll start to see that some chords share all, let's say two of the three notes. So like A minor is this one. And then all you do is take your ring finger off and get it to that third of the A, and now you're playing C.
So this is...
You know, they put on a show.
Oh!
That's the whole song. So let's go back to what I said are the same chords as Knocking on Heaven's Door. G, D, and C. That C alternates with A minor in the verses, so you can go G, D, then A minor. Same thing again. I'm going very slow. Now C.
I don't know if I can keep up with this.
Now just all C's. G, D, D, C.
What chord is he going back and forth? I think he's going from D. That's what he's doing.
Okay, so real quick, let's review the chords we've learned up to this point. We've got E minor. The next one we learned was A sus2, which really, if we add our ring finger to the second of the B, now we're playing a full A chord. Right? And we've got a G, middle finger on on the third.
G.
Second, third up here. And we've got a D. And now a C. Boom, boom, boom. All right, hope you got it. Hope you're having fun. I'd said this before, you know,
it's gonna be hard
5
to
minutes
remember.
a day for 2 months, and you'll be soaring. I promise. So let's see here. Just
I would
sure to
not
check the
be able
links
to do this
for the videos
without
of the series
something to
that led
follow
up to
along
it,
with. That's
and
for
then
sure.
also links for the video that follows, so we can keep progressing here.
Like,
A few more
this has
chords,
made a
and,
big difference
we're
in
on our
making
way
this
to just
actually
picking out a bunch of
accessible to
easy
me.
songs to play. Thanks for hanging out. Love if you subscribe to this channel. And
I
you know,
am
your support is
subscribed,
greatly
Marty.
appreciated.
Oh, thumbs up.
So,
Gotta give him a
enough of
thumbs
that.
up.
Let's get to the next one,
That's
and
important for
hopefully I
YouTubers.
see you there.
Or so I hear. All right. Okay. I'm going to see if I can cycle back through everything I've learned so far, which is just a bunch of chords. But hey, the cool thing about chords is they actually kind of sound like music together once you do them one after the other, right? So let's see. Pardon me. So we have learned... What was the first one we learned? E minor. And A sus2. And just... And then we learned... that wasn't it. And then we learned the stair steppies. Oh no, that's not it. Otherwise known as C major. And then, ooh, that's not it. This is tricky. Ooh, that's not it either. Whew. My memory is failing me now. Like, but at least I know like what sounds like a chord and what sounds wrong. That's kind of helpful. That's kind of helpful. Okay, so this was E minor. And A sus2. And then this was A major. And this was G major. And then the D major chord. Whoa, why am I forgetting the D major chord? That's not it. That is not the D major chord. Why have I lost it? Where did it go? I had it yesterday. I swear, I had D major. Actually, at the beginning of this lesson, I had D major. I don't know where it went. Where did D major go?
So these two fingers are separated by a string. Ring finger, almost like a fork, in between these two fingers. The ring finger is going to go to the 3rd fret of the B string right there.
There it is.
And this is the D string, Eddie A Dynamite.
That's
the D string.
major.
So that's actually what's called the root of the D chord. So that's, if we can avoid these two when we strum the D, that's better. It's okay in the beginning to just kind of strum the whole thing, to just get going and playing, but really, the real chord would be... So, like before, we want to keep the shape. spray that down with the freeze spray. Try and keep the shape, and look at the index finger to where the anchor point is right there. And get the chord down. Always strum it too. Okay, got it. Gonna do it again.
Let's see. C major again was.
Off, back on. Then just shake it out, shake it off.
Okay. I had to go back and hear it again because now we're getting to the part where my memory is struggling a little bit. Like I know what sounds like a chord and what sounds like bleh, gross. But like I'm forgetting the letters that go with it. That's the weird thing. I didn't expect that to happen. So A sus 2. Ooh, that's not it. One where it was like you move it over one and it's something else. But that doesn't sound like a chord, so that can't be it. That sounds like bleh. That's not it either. So what am I missing? I feel like there was one. Like I feel like I remembered one at the beginning of this and now suddenly it's left my brain. Where did it go? Well, this is the one we learned today. We learned C major today and it was it? Am I remembering that correctly? No, there was a string in between these two. No, that's not it. Okay, it was 3rd fret, ring finger, Eddie, 8. I might have to play this again. I'm not being very entertaining right now. I'm sorry. It's just kind of how I'm keeping up. I guess this is the unedited what it's like for a literal beginner to try to learn to play guitar.
The locator is that because it's my ring finger going up here, it actually forces my hand in. Come with me. Boom, boom, boom. Oh.
A stair-steppy thing.
And the G ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. And by the way, that's a C note. A string. B, C, no Y, so that's the root of the C chord. Just a little music turn there. So 3rd fret there, and then the middle finger is going to go to the 2nd fret of the D string.
Ah, that's what it was.
Then the G string here, Eddie 8 Dynamite Good.
There it
that's
is.
Open. And then our pointer finger is on the 1st fret of the B string.
There we go.
That's a C note as well. And then the open high E string should be there open.
I don't know why this one is so much harder for me to remember than the others were. Maybe it's because there's more other chords in my head now that I'm trying to keep up with.
3rd fret A string.
Well, so here we are. I have learned some chords. I have learned some chords, and maybe one of these days I'll be able to move back and forth amongst them and play an actual real song, and this will be a lot more entertaining. But thanks for hanging out.